Let's now add a few pictures and color to my slideshow. And there are a number of different ways we can do that. So let's look at some of the ways. So first of all, I'm going to come to my agenda slide and I'm going to add a picture to it. Now the layout, as you can see, is just a very simple title and content. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change it to a to content layout. You'll automatically see that now there is a second panel here and I can add bullet points as we've done previously, or if I just hover the mouse over, I can insert a table. So this is a table with rows and columns. I could insert a chart, for example a pie chart, a bar chart. I could insert some smart art graphics. We'll talk about smart art graphics in later videos, but generally it's things like flowcharts, Venn diagrams, and it's a very powerful tool within PowerPoint. Then we have the insert a picture from a file, and that's the one we're going to look at shortly. We also have clipart, which we'll come back to, and we can insert some sort of video or audio. So now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to insert a picture from a file. So I'm going to click on here, and it's gone into a folder that I use often for images. And I'm going to click in a picture which has people in it. Here we go. When I choose that picture, what it's done is it's automatically resized it into that frame. I can move it around if I want to, just by grabbing it and dragging it around. If I want to actually resize it, I could drag it in like that, but you'll see that it hasn't kept the actual dimensions. So I'm just going to undo that by coming up here and pressing the undo. And then next time if I want to resize it, if I always choose the diagonals, then what it does is it actually adjusts the both dimensions, both the vertical and the horizontal, ensuring that it stays correctly proportioned. So there we go. So I've got a picture there. So that's one way of doing it, is by doing it using the actual layout. So let's come to a different slide here where there isn't actually a specific area to add content. And I'm going to come back here into the ribbon, into the insert at the very top. And then I'm going to choose insert picture. Very similar to what before. And let's actually choose the same picture and click insert. And you'll see what it's done is it hasn't actually resized it into that frame. It's taken the original size picture. So what I can do is I can just drag it as before and position it accordingly. Let's look at other ways that we can add pictures. Let's perhaps look at clipart. So I'm going to come to another slide here. And then whereas what we've just done is inserted a picture from a file, I'm now going to look at clipart. Clipart is very, very valuable. Microsoft has a whole load of royalty-free pictures that you can use in your presentations completely for free. Now, always good to connect to the internet when you do this, because then it gives you access to the wealth of library that's online. Perhaps now I'm going to type in home, and I can choose the type of content I want. So I could just perhaps have illustrations, photographs. I could also have video and audio, but I'm just going to go for illustrations and photographs and click go. It's now searching online, and you can see it's got a whole host of images and pictures that I can bring up. So that's the home that I'm like, so I'm just going to click on it, and you can see it's automatically put it in the correct location. So clipart, very, very useful to make use of the royalty-free images that are available to you, and you can just explore whatever images you want just using this search.